Hey planner friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm back on the colour blocking hype to plan for the week of the 10th to the 16th of May in my medium passion planner. Let's get started. So the kit that I'm using this week is Craft Room from Plannerface, and this was the Black Friday Cyber Monday mystery kit from last year, so it's not available anymore. I do PR for Plannerface, so you can use my code in the description to save yourselves a little bit of money at checkout. As this was a sort of trial mystery kit from Plannerface, it doesn't have the mystery kit add-on page, which I really enjoy from those kits, but I do have the glitter add-on, which isn't something that I usually have for my normal weekly plan with me's. But because I have some extra stickers at my disposal for this week, I have decided to do another colour blocking week because I really enjoyed the one that I did in March. So I've started off the base of this spread as usual by shading in the parts of the timelines where I'm going to be asleep, and then using my grey Stabilo fine liner to mark in my alarm times and split my personal and work to do sections in half so I have extra checklist space. I'm then colouring in the daily focus box of the days where I'm not going to be at work, and these are the colours that will match the colour blocking that I'm doing, and then I'm using my theme colour for May to colour in all of the checkboxes in the bottom left hand corner. Next I'm going in with my fine liners that match my colour blocking to mark in my work hours for the week, and these are all passion markers, which keeps it nice and simple. The only other coloured pen I'm using is a pastel Stabilo highlighter for all of the baby pink stuff. And as usual with the fine liner side of passion markers, I'm going over each of these lines twice to build up a little bit of the colour, as they do tend to come out quite pale. The last part of my pen base is just to write in my breakfast, lunch and dinners for each day, so I'm just writing those in with my Pilot friction pen, and then I will highlight over them with the colour that matches the colour blocking for this week. I think this is pretty much one of the only plan with me's from May where I actually have my nails painted. It's not something that I do very often. Basically, as soon as I paint my nails I chip them immediately, so that's why I don't bother too much. So there are going to be a couple clips here and there in videos in the coming weeks where I either have my nails painted and then the varnish disappears, or vice versa. It's not something I do very often, but I just felt like painting my nails the other day. As you can see, I'm pretty much finished with all of my highlighting, so now we can get some stickers down on my planner. As always, I'm starting off this spread with my meal plan sticker, which is just something that I made in Excel and print off on sticker paper myself. And then I'm using the squared off half box from the kit to fill in my weekly focus box, along with some deco. I went with the planner cart because I couldn't really see myself using that anywhere else in the spread. Then I'm going to grab one of the habit trackers from the kit and stack on top of that one of the decorative full boxes. So I went with the quote box of crafting before adulting for this week. Next I'm going to add my washi headers, so I've cut one of the strips of washi in half, about 7.5mm, to cover the Space for Infinite Possibility header and the personal and work to-do list headers, and then I've cut a 5mm strip from the other piece of washi to create my extra gratitude header in the bottom left hand corner. Unlike last week, I think the pattern of this washi is much more forgiving when you cut it so thin to create headers instead of using it as full strips of washi. Next, I'm just going to add in the weekend banner, and then we can get into the day-to-day planning. So as you can already tell, Monday is all pink, and I'm going to start off by adding in a bill. So as usual, I've cut the Bill Due sticker in half horizontally, and then I'm going to cut a teeny chunk out of it so that it fits within the timelines of my passion planner. Monday evening is going to turn into a little bit of a squish because it's also my friend's birthday, so I'm using one of the skinny event labels from the kit to mark that in, along with this birthday present doodle from a multicolour Plannerface doodle sheet. I'm then going to squeeze in my online yoga class on top of that, and we can move on to Tuesday. The first things that I'm marking on Tuesday are my duty scientist rotated times, so I'm going to use a regular sized event label from the glitter add-on sheet and the same colour skinny event label from the regular kit to mark those two sessions in, one in the morning and one in the evening. I'm cutting the flag part of the big event label off and the label part of the small event label off so that they look more even when they're placed together. I'm then going to use a little bit of deco on the bigger label and not bother with any deco for the smaller label because there wasn't really anything that fit. Next, I'm adding in my workout for that evening, so I'm just adding in a cardio sticker from my Pinky Stickers printable sheet. Moving on to Wednesday, and I'm first going to add in a glitter header into the daily focus box, as well as a work from home script from Plannerface to mark that I was working from home on Wednesday. Next, I'm adding in a quarter box in the afternoon for my regular Wednesday seminar, and I'm going to mark that with a doodle from the kit. For Wednesday evening, I'm grabbing another one of my Pinky Stickers printable workout labels to mark in going to the gym in the evening, and then I'm using one of the long glitter flags from the kit to mark in that it was ME and Chronic Fatigue Syndrome Awareness Day, which is an illness that I personally have, so I always like to mark in that day. I'm going to end up moving this to later in the evening, but I'm marking it with a stick with the Plan Co girl taking her meds because the blue hair and the blue dress just matched with Wednesday perfectly. It also fits perfectly that the colour we use for ME and CFS Awareness Day is blue, so perfect. It's almost like I planned it. There wasn't really anything planned for Thursday this week, so I've just added in a bin icon, which is from a multicolour Plannerface doodle sheet, and then we're moving on to Friday, where I first marked in my gym session in the evening, again with a Pinky Stickers printable label, and then I'm marking in with a half box in the morning that it was a genomics showcase thing that I was supposed to do for work. I still kept this marked in my planner so that I can remember to catch up on some of the talks that I registered for, but I was at home sick, so I didn't do anything really Friday, and all of this stuff moved around. Moving on to Saturday, the day I am recording this voiceover, and I first marked using a pattern flag from the kit and a planner doodle that I was going to do my planning on Saturday morning, and then I'm using a quarter box from the kit to mark in editing and recording this voiceover, and I'm marking that with a bit of deco from the kit and an edit script from Plannerface. Next, I'm using one of my favourite size boxes from the glitter add-on sheet, as well as a dumbbell doodle, also from Plannerface, to mark in my PT session this afternoon. And I'm really glad that I do all of my planning on Saturday mornings, because at this point I don't think I have any use of my arms left after that session. Next, I'm using a half box on Saturday evening for whatever we get up to tonight, which I don't think is going to be anything too heavy, to be honest. Moving on to Sunday, and the first thing that I'm going to mark is doing the grocery shopping on Sunday morning. I'm using an event label from the glitter add-on sheet, and I'm also using a grocery doodle from a multicolour doodle sheet because the grocery doodle that comes in the kit did not match the colour blocking for Sunday. After the grocery shopping, I'm hoping to get some cleaning done, so I'm using the 3 hot cleaning checklist and the vacuum doodle from the kit to mark out a chunk of time to do some cleaning. For Sunday afternoon, I've cut up a piece of the Monday to Sunday box to use as washi, and I'm adding a YouTube button icon from Ickle & Co and an upload script from Plannerface to mark uploading this video. I'm just going to stack that with my workout sticker for Sunday. Technically, this is a sticker that I would use to denote strength training, and it is going to be cardio, but all of the workout stickers that aren't pink in this spread are just ones that I had left over in my reusable sticker album, so that I didn't have to print out any extra workout stickers for this spread. Next, I'm adding in the deco boxes to fill in some of the time while I'm going to be at work, and I realised that the fashion add-on and the desk scene from the kit actually create like a double box, so I decided to have those on Wednesday and Thursday, and then picked one of the flat lays to go on Monday. The quote in the frame on that box says this is my happy place, so I'm not really sure why I put it in at work time on a Monday morning, but none of the other 4 boxes really lent themselves to being cut down quite as much as I have to fit them in that space. The last thing that I'm going to add into this spread before I fill it in is just all of my checklists for the top 3 things that I did at work on each day. So I'm adding in the heart checklists into some of the days, and then on Thursday I'm using the to-do checklist box from the kit, part of which ended up being covered by a migraine script, so it kind of looks like I had to check off having a migraine that day, but it made sense in my head and I didn't want to waste the sticker. I'm also going to cover up the line where I cut a little chunk out of it with a piece of deco from the kit. So that's pretty much all of my stickers down. Now I can fill in all of my plans using my Pilot Friction pen. So overall this week was just kind of a lot. I got hit by a migraine on Wednesday and tried to go to work on Thursday and ended up coming home and then not going in on Friday. But it did mean that I was at home for when my passion journal arrived. So that was really cool and super excited to start getting stuck into that. But yeah, I'm basically kind of getting burnt out at work, and I was really hoping that I would be able to keep going until I've got like a long weekend and then an entire week off at the beginning of June. And I was hoping that I would get to that point and then be able to like relax and recharge and come back to work feeling nice and refreshed. But no, this week I had a really bad migraine and had to have a couple days off. But I took my time, I'm looking after myself, and it's Saturday afternoon now while I'm finishing recording this, and I'm feeling better. Like much better. I wouldn't have gone to the gym to do my PT session if I still had a raging migraine, so on the mend. But I always feel really like unproductive, and I know that I share so many things on my Insta story, like your worth isn't measured by your productivity and stuff like that, but I almost share those to remind myself, and if it helps other people then that's just a bonus really. So I mentioned my new passion journal earlier, and that is something that I'm really looking forward to incorporating into my planning system for more daily journaling and reflection, so I don't get quite as much space as I would like in the space of infinite possibility at the moment to get down all of my thoughts on paper, and there are some things that I maybe don't want to be putting out on the internet. So I've been journaling in the back of a passion planner daily because there's a few A5 note pages at the back of a daily, and it's really helped, especially this week while I've been feeling so rubbish. So my focus for this week was to journal every single day, and so far I've managed it, even if it was like the morning after. But that is all of my pre-planning done for this week. Let's take a look at the finished spread. So here is the spread all filled out, and I'm really happy with how this colour blocking looked. It was a little bit more of a challenge to do it with a mini kit rather than a full mystery kit, but we love pushing ourselves, and I'm really happy that although this week was pretty rubbish, my planner still looks really cute, so it's not all bad. So that's everything for this video, friends. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments down below. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed it, and if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye!